Hi, everybody. We're We Be Gaming with the iGamer podcast. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Erin.
And today, as you can see, we're playing a Japanese dating sim called Alistair. Alistair. I think it's Alistair.
That sounds alright.
Anyways, so Erin doesn't know the premise to this game, so I'm gonna do the quick rundown of what the premise is. And basically, we're playing this girl. And she is a gamer girl, and I actually did a quick thing earlier today to make sure this worked. And the story I was going to explain, so we're just going to jump into it, and Erin and I are going to discuss and see if we can make it through this game, and, I don't know, figure out what happens.
Fantastic. I'm excited.
Alright, I need to talk up a little bit.
Sorry, I will sit closer to my mic. There's a giant troll thing.
Yeah. So, do you want to read? Yeah, you're going to read for the main character. So, Rui of the Sword, when we're in the game, that's you.
Okay. Wish I could make this bigger so I could read it more easily. Heal, please.
Fiona Wings cast Slitlight.
Thanks.
No problem. But are you really sure we can do this?
What do you mean?
Rui of the Sword uses Blade of 100 Strikes. We've been fighting for so long, I think this boss might be too much for us.
Are you kidding? He hardly has any HP left.
Rui of the Sword uses Swift Slash. But I'm almost out of MP, and you don't have any more recovery potions. Multiple crying face. Maybe we should train more before we try this boss again.
But I really want that blessed stone.
Rui of the Sword uses Blade of 100 Strikes. By the way, I'm going to point out really quick that he has two nipple rings, a nose ring, and unexplained rings.
I really, really hope they're just attached to the cloth.
I hope so too. It's your line.
Yeah, so, besides, it's almost out of HP. I bet I could get it with one more attack.
But aren't you out of skill points?
Don't worry, it'll only take a minute to recharge, and I can take him down with another Swift Slash.
If you say so.
Alright, all charged up. Here I go.
Rui of the Sword uses Swift Slash. Alistair uses Blade of Darkness. Alistair's defeated the troll of Mount Morning. So, we're that one. The red hair.
The middle one?
The red one.
Excellent.
Fiona is our healer, and Alistair is apparently this dude.
Awesome.
Alistair's received Blessed Stone. More ellipses from Rui of the Sword.
What the hell was that? Or, well...
It's 5 letters.
5? Oh.
I don't know!
What?
You again.
Oh. Hey you, Alistair.
Yeah?
That was my kill you!
And 5 again.
Yeah, like what's...
And 5 again on the sensor.
this sensor.
Rui, calm down before you get a warning from the global moderator. Yeah, you wouldn't want the mods to come down on you.
Shut up, you're the reason I'm mad in the first place.
Oh, why is that?
You know very well. You stole my kill, and you know that Blessed Stone is rightfully mine.
Meh. The way I see it, I saved you from getting killed in a boss battle.
Saved me?
He was about to strike, and you were too busy powering up to notice. And from the looks of your friend's stats, she doesn't have enough MP to resurrect you. If I hadn't come along when I did, you'd find yourself waking up in some start town with 15% less experience. More ellipses. You're welcome. Although he spelled your wrong.
Oh god.
But he's online, so I guess it's acceptable.
Yes, fair. I'm not thanking you, idiot. I love her angry eyes. They make me happy.
And the X, and she's got like the undersized sword, like it's smaller than her head.
It's adorable. I love it. Fiona and I were doing just fine and on our own, and I want that blessed stone.
Well, it's mine.
No, it's mine, and I want it back.
Rui the Sword has challenged Alistair to a duel. Are you sure you want to do this?
Don't tell me you're scared.
I just feel bad beating you down, that's all.
Well, you don't have to worry about that.
To be fair, it looks like you're playing a knight, so let's play a tanking character versus
Yeah.
DPS. It'd be an interesting fight.
Yeah.
If you insist. Alistair just have to remove the swords. Challenge. Connecting to PvP arena. Disconnected from server, exiting game. This is you.
Oh, yeah. I stared at the screen in shock for a few moments, trying hard not to let out a scream. Finally, I slammed my hands down on the table. The keyboard in front of me shakes, and a student using the computer next to me stares at me in surprise.
That's
What?
us.
I glare at him, and he quickly looks away. Thought so. The computer lab is surprisingly empty right now. I glance at the clock on the wall. Lunch will be over in 10 minutes. Figures. I always lose track of time when I'm playing Rivenwell online. Still, darn this school's spotty internet connection. I'll bet that I automatically forfeited that duel. That Alistair jerk must think I'm some sort of coward. I refresh the screen, but the blinking message on my monitor informs me there's still no internet connection. Ugh. What if it's not a clean disconnect? Alistair could be hacking away at poor defenseless Rui. I bet he would too. I have to get back online right now. But it's not like refreshing my screen over and over is going to make things magically work. I need an expert. I scan the computer lab looking for someone who might know what they're doing.
That seems unlikely. Oh,
Yeah, no kidding. At the far end of the lab, leaning back in the dark corner, a guy is typing away furiously at his machine.
I'm just gonna point out, in this picture, there are no dark corners. And it is,
Yeah.
in fact, overlit as most computer labs are.
Yeah.
Oh, love interest number 1.
And that's definitely not a dark corner.
Yeah, this is very
I thi-
brightly lit.
Extreme, like it's actually hurting my eyes a little bit.
There's a lot of white
Look at
here.
this. A lot of white.
I'm guessing they've chosen a very blue and gray and white, like, color theme for this guy. I think we're gonna see a lot more of that going forward.
Fair. That seems fair. Like it would be a very reasonable thing. I think I've seen him before. He's in
Oh.
here a lot, especially when the computer games club has meetings.
Oh, by the way, I got the stats here. Sorry, we'll check that out later.
Okay. But I'm really liking this so far. It's pretty awesome. I quickly approach him and flash my most charming smile. Hello. He doesn't respond. Hello?
I heard you the first time.
Then why didn't you answer me?
I did. I nodded. I don't like him. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't like him.
No, he's a bit of a dick. No, you didn't.
No, you just weren't paying attention. Is this conversation going anywhere?
It's going out the door, that's where it's going. Ugh, this guy is so rude. No wonder he spends so much time with computers. I bet he doesn't even have a girlfriend.
Because that is the one and only indicator of social status.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in the computer games club, right? He raises an eyebrow, as if I just asked a painfully stupid question.
I'm the president of the Computer Gaming Club, Travis, or haven't you noticed? How the fuck would she notice? He's just been sitting here on a computer. How would she have noticed in the past, like, conversation of him not responding to her?
I didn't know.
I'm surprised. You're always in here in the lab playing your silly little online game while we're meeting. Oh, well, that's why she should have known. Alright, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
But I suppose you were bothered to pay any attention to us, though. Otherwise, you would have known.
Right. How on earth do the other members put up with this guy? So, you know how to fix computers, right? His eye twitches, only slightly, but it's obvious that he's annoyed.
Maybe.
Well, the internet is down. Travis lets out a long sigh, rubbing the sides of his head slowly before he turns to face me. Dick.
Listen,
Marry you.
sure.
Marry we.
Yeah, Mary.
He shakes his head as if he doesn't really care. Dick!
Fixing computers does not work the way you think it does.
He measures each word out slowly and carefully as if he's speaking to a small child.
Oh, question!
What should I do?
Okay, before that, I say we go to the stats and see what we're good at.
Let's check out this game.
Okay, we're at 5 intelligence, 5 social reputation, 5 narc reputation, and $50.
And time, apparently, is a U.
I don't care about that. I don't know. What do you think? I think we want the computer back, but we don't really like him.
No, this guy's being a bit of a jerk.
You know what? I vote you win more flies with honey than vinegar. I say we butter up.
Okay, yeah, I say we try buttering up first. And
Oh yeah, if he's a dick, then we just stab him.
Yeah, I like it. I'm sorry, I just thought that since you knew a lot about computers, you'd be able to fix it. But I guess I overestimated you.
That's not talking him up!
I love it! I still like it. It was the good answer. It was the
Travis
good
is...
Right.
It's fine. A lot of people make that mistake.
His voice is laced with bitterness. I think I really hit a sweet spot. And straight.
But seeing as you hold so much faith in me, I'll see what I can do about the internet puzzle if you can solve a quick puzzle for me. What?
Here, do this Sudoku.
Yeah, like, what?
Puzzle?
Yeah, imagine when you're silly online games, there are 2 classes, knights and demons. Knights use exact same in all ways but one. Knights always tell the truth, demons always lie.
So?
You run into 2 of these guys, and one must be a knight and one must be a demon.
How? He rolls his eyes.
You just do. Anyway, you're allowed to ask one yes or no question. How do you figure out which one is the knight and which one is the demon?
You ask one of them if he's a knight?
Wrong. Now, if you excuse me, I have to get to class. I suggest you do the same.
We didn't even get a chance to pick
It's because our intelligence is too low.
Oh.
That's my mind.
Wait, is there even a right answer?
I wonder. It's your line.
Oh, sorry. He grabs a messenger bag from the ground, slings it over his shoulder, and walks off.
By the way, I know what the frickin' right answer is.
I know, I do too.
Screw that.
Before I have any time to think about his puzzle any longer, the warning bell rings. I grab my books and dash off to class.
Your line again.
Sorry. I slide into the only empty seat left in the class just as the bell rings. Phew, safe. The teacher begins her lecture, and I
Summarily
ignore her, contenting myself with doodling a series of flowers on my handout.
Alright.
Since we've just concluded this... Oh, who are you going to be teaching?
No, go for it.
Since we've just concluded our section on ancient civilizations, we'll be doing a term project on it. You'll be split up into teams of 2. Whoever is sitting at the table with you will be your partner. I glance at the person sitting next to me. He's huddled up in the corner, staring mindlessly out the window. Is he sleeping? You and your partner will submit an 8-page report and give a 5-minute presentation on the topic of your choosing. I will give you the rest of the class to discuss an appropriate topic with your partner. Great. A project with some sleeping kid. He'd better not make me do all the work. I turn to face him. He appears to be awake, but he's completely spaced out.
Ooh, he's kind of cute.
Aww. I like him. He seems like he'll be less of a dick than the other guy.
Look, don't judge a book by its cover. He still has
fair.
plenty of time to be a douchebag.
This is true. But the other guy looked a little bit like a dick when we first saw him.
That's true.
Fair. This guy at least looks like he's a little bit nicer on first glance.
Yeah.
Hey. I wave my hand, trying to get his attention. I'm Marui. We're supposed to be working together.
Yeah.
So, what's your name?
Shiro.
Cool, nice to meet you. He's still not looking at me. In fact, he's staring so hard at the window, I'm starting to wonder if the meaning of life is written on it or something.
You know what? I understand what she's saying, but that's a really poor explanation because, like, it's a poor metaphor. Like, it's a poor concept because it's like, but you'd be able to see it.
Yeah. Well, are you okay? I love the art.
Aww.
His face flushes a bright red.
Adorbs. I'm
He's
fine.
so cute. You don't look okay. Are you sick?
She looks super depressed all the time.
A little bit. She really does.
No, I don't know if that's part of like her story arc is like this first boy and like putting herself out there like gets her over this like weirdness.
He glances to the side and shifts uncomfortably.
We should pick a topic. Is there anything you like?
No. Is there anything you want to talk about?
You'd think they're Canadian. Not really.
What? Another uncooperative guy. Just my luck. Running into 3 jerks in a row.
Oh,
3
right.
jerks.
The guy online,
Oh.
the
Right.
guy in the computer lab. And now she's accusing this guy of being a jerk. He's not being uncooperative, he just like... I love how she's saying he's uncooperative. He's done nothing that she hasn't done.
This is true. Though, well, she has attempted to make eye contact. That is one thing she has done that he has not.
Maybe he's scared of girls.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
There's totally a girl like that who's scared of boys in Persona 3 so far.
It's your line. Your line.
Oh, sorry. At least Shiro isn't mocking me. It's obvious that Travis was just making fun of me with that stupid riddle of his. No matter what I ask, those dumb demons will always lie, so how on earth can I tell which is which? It's impossible.
What? Whoa.
Shiro looks at me, a bit startled by my sudden declaration. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking.
About what?
Knights and demons.
Demons?
Well, not demons exactly. Liars. Knights always tell the truth, and demons always lie.
Oh, you're supposed to ask what would the person with you claim to be a knight?
Shiro's face suddenly brightens. Huh?
It's a riddle, right? One always tells the truth and the other always lies.
Yeah.
So you have to ask would the person with you claim to be a knight? If asked directly, both the truth-teller and the liar would claim to be a knight, so you have to ask about the other one. If the knight answers who told the truth to the demon with him will claim to be a knight. The demon answers who will lie and say the person with him won't claim to be a knight. And then you can tell the difference.
Shiro smiles proudly as he explains the riddle to me. I think I get it. It's a little complicated, but it makes sense, I think.
Look at how intense she is. She's like, what is this?
But
She smiled!
yay!
We haven't seen her smile before!
No, she's been smiling. She's smiled before. She smiled
she?
when she was introducing herself to Shiro.
Alright.
Before he started to just kind of not make eye contact. And
Well, he's making eye contact now.
He is. He seems to be much happier now.
Maybe he's just the smart one.
Yeah. Still, you're pretty smart to figure that out.
Huh? No, I've just heard it before. I really like puzzles, you see. It's a really well-known riddle.
I see.
He's embarrassed. It's a sweat.
He's so cute. Shiro, Marui, I trust that you're getting chatty like this. You've already chosen a topic. From across the room, the teacher eyes us carefully. Oh, sorry. I turn back to Shiro. We should pick a topic, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. He's back to his recluse self again. We
Ask
really
him.
need to talk about this project, but he seems like he doesn't want to talk.
Ask him for a topic or suggest a topic? I don't know how to get more stats. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm torn. I don't know if asking him will just lead to more awkward silence and stuff, or if it'll mean that he'll actually pick something that he likes, which might get. But I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like he might be one of those guys. Like, he might just want to be like pushed to like
to say an answer, or he might find he might want to just be along for the ride. I say we ask him and give him.
Oh, that was totally an assignment. Enjoy that, viewers.
Yeah, I say we ask him. So, was there anything you're interested in?
I don't know. I was thinking we should report on one of the major cities.
Okay, what about Athens? That's an important Greek city, and it's a focused enough topic for us, right?
That sounds good. I don't know if he's happy or not. I don't
He
know what
seems
emotion
neutral.
this is.
I think it's supposed to be kind of neutral, but
Okay.
I scribbled down Athens in bold letters in my notebook. At least we have a topic now.
In case she forgets that all they've chosen is topic.
The bell rings, and we quickly gather up our books. What's up? Shiro hands me a folded sheet of notebook paper. Please tell me it's a drawing of my face. That would be amazing. What is this?
It's phone number or email address. It's my email address. We should stay in touch.
Ow!
Ow!
Oh,
Ow!
good idea. I tear the sheet in half, scribble my email address down, and hand it to him. Here you go. He nods and smiles a bit before walking off, clutching his books to his chest. As soon as he leaves, I tear off down the hallway towards the computer lab. As I turn the corner, I nearly collide with another student, but I quickly skid to a halt and wind my way around him. Sorry. This month, the school is offering an after-school work program for students who want to make extra money.
Okay, so that's making more money.
Yeah. It's only menial tasks, like mailing envelopes or calling people to ask for donations, but I could always use the spare cash. Even though I get allowance on the weekend, more money couldn't hurt.
See, this is really clever, actually, because they're telling you about game mechanics without telling you about game mechanics.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed. It's nice. However, the work program doesn't start for another 30 minutes, so now is the perfect time to check on how Rui is doing. I wait impatiently outside the computer lab as students file out. I'm surprised that this school hasn't blocked like some of these online games.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot going on there.
Finally, I rush in and grab the nearest computer. I wonder if the internet is working again.
I mean, I guess that's why they didn't. Like, look, Aaron, this is a school that can't even guarantee their students internet.
This is true.
Worried about your game? He looks so smarmy.
So I want to punch his smug little face. Travis is standing in the doorway, smirking at me. Why do you care?
I don't. You just look terribly anxious, and I was wondering if it had something to do with that game of yours.
Well, I don't feel like telling you. And by the way, I figured out the answer to that riddle of yours.
No doubt, it's a fairly common one after all. I was a bit disappointed that you hadn't heard it already. Oh, I was gonna say she's just totally gonna take credit for this, and then I was like, he just called her like, nah, you're full of shit. But I'm no deal breaker. The internet works now, so you can have fun.
Did you fix it?
No, I just waited and came back on its own. What do you think I could actually do about it? Because the internet is some unknown fucking magical beast.
So you didn't hold up your end of the bargain.
Neither did you, I assume. Or are you telling me that someone else didn't tell you the answer to my riddle?
Ellipses.
I thought so. See you around. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Snarky little bastard. Ah, what a conceited jerk. I hope he gets his someday. So far, I like our attitude towards him. He's being a dick.
Current promotion: trade in 50 rough a bit paws for a piece of lucky armor. Ruri of the Sword is logged on. Game announcement: PvP match participating with player Alistair has been cancelled due to activity from both parties. So he was at the school.
It's totally Travis.
Fiona, Rui, are you okay? What happened?
Hey Fiona, my internet connection dropped. I just got back on.
I was so worried about you. Double crying face again.
I like how much her character actually looks like she's crying. Sorry.
So if your connection dropped, does that mean you automatically forfeited to Alistair?
It doesn't look like it. Apparently we didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
Oh my god! These are also buttons over here. I want to press a button.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, it's just the same buttons as before. It's just these are the same buttons that we have available out of game. Like it's save, load, exit, and then forward and back in the conversation. They just change when inside the game.
That's fantastic. Oh wait, I think there was something there we didn't read. Because we started talking about the buttons.
You know what? We can go back.
Oh, never mind. We're good.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't want such an easy win.
I don't think so. If he was willing to steal our kill, he'd definitely accept an auto forfeit.
Oh, maybe then he logged off.
Maybe. It seems weird that we both drop at the same time.
Maybe you just got lucky. Ellipses powers.
She totally looks like the perfect ellipses face.
What's wrong?
Just thinking.
But it also means like she's online. She took the time to type out the ellipses.
Yeah.
Something face.
What if his connection dropped at the same time because we're both on the same network?
I don't understand. Fiona might be slow.
Just a little. To be fair, she hasn't given us any indication to the contrary.
Yeah, to be fair, we tell her, Rui seems to tell her what to do, and then she just does it.
Yeah. I lost my connection because my internet died. What if Alistair was using the same internet connection as me?
I guess it's a possibility. Where are you?
At school. The school's net went down for a while, so he would have been logged off, like me.
Wait, you think Alistair goes to the same school as you?
I love her face.
What?
What?
It's such a conspiracy.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
People can lose internet connections from all sorts of reasons. What if his mom told him it was time to go to bed or something?
No, it's too much of a coincidence that he has to be someone at this school.
That's the only option,
Only
Aaron.
explanation.
If you say so, but I think it's a stretch.
No, it's perfect. That means I'll be able to exact my revenge in real life. I love her.
How do you plan to do that?
What?
If you manage to find him, what exactly you're gonna do? Sometimes you can just challenge him to a duel in real life.
Well, I guess I'll figure that out later. But the important part is...
By the way, I'm gonna point out, in the game, she's super aggressive, and she's like, we're gonna do this, and she's like assertive, and she uses a lot more like active verbiage and stuff. Whereas out of game, she's super awkward, and like, she tries to be charming, and it fails, and she's like, hey.
Yeah, you're totally right. Revenge!
Are you sure about that?
The guy deserves to pay for what he did.
It's only an item in a game, though.
It's not about that. Sorry, it's not about the item. It's about being courteous online.
I think it's a lot to ask for people on the internet.
Fiona's a realist, I think, right now.
Fiona's like, maybe we could just play the fucking game.
Well, just because it's the internet doesn't mean we should give up standards of decency.
I guess so. But you really shouldn't jump to conclusions, okay? You might do something brash.
When have I ever done anything rash? Brash.
Never mind. Sweaty face. But let me point out, she typed the awkward never mind out. She's trying to get you to be like, wait a minute, let's examine what I'm doing. And Rui's like, nope, gonna ignore it.
Anyway, I just wanted to make sure Rui wasn't dead. I gotta get going now. Oh, Tyler, this totally reminds me. There's one of the relationships you can start in Persona 3 is on online game 1.
Nice.
And but all the text is written exactly like you would see an online gamer just who's quickly typing in an MMO.
Oh, nice.
It's really well done. It's just this horrible vocabulary and symbols and really internet-y.
Well, it's all the shorthand. It's how you have to type in a lot of those games.
Exactly.
The type right there. She goes, I'll see you.
Later.
Rui's logged off.
I like that she just kind of moved to the side.
Yeah.
I log off Ribbonwell online and quickly bring up my school's network list. In the name of truth and honesty, the school keeps close tabs on all of the students' computer usage. I don't know how much trust it shows, but it's really handy for seeing who's on the network and when.
So I don't know if you figured it out yet, but the 3 love interests are all possible people for Alistair to be.
Yeah. Wait, who's the third one?
The third one we haven't met yet.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
See, there you go.
I bet you anything one of them is.
Well, I think it's good. Well, only 4 students were logged on.
On when the internet dropped. I bet you it'd be really cool if the game changed it based on who you started to show more interest in, so it became whoever you were most interested in.
Could be.
Naturally, I'm one of them. Shiro was on, too. Huh, he doesn't seem like a gamer, though. He's probably just checking his email. Some guy named Derek Naveen. His name sounds familiar, but where have I heard it before? And Travis!
No!
Of course he was online. He was even sitting right behind me.
To be fair, the random student you yelled at was also online.
Yeah.
Or I guess he could have been just word processing.
It's true. I wouldn't be too surprised if he was Alistair. They both have rotten personalities. But Travis didn't seem too interested in Ribbonwell Online. In fact, he said that it was a silly game. Maybe he doesn't play it after all. I guess that leaves Derek. I click on his student profile. Apparently, he's on the student council. I guess that's where I've heard his name before.
So he's the popular one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the basketball team as well. They're practicing right now, so he's probably there. Totally the same guy. Totally the popular one. We've got an awkward guy, a popular guy, and a...
the smart guy.
Smart, jerky guy.
Yeah.
I hurry down the hallway and stop outside the school gym. I can hear shouts and the echoing boom of a basketball. Slowly, I crack the door open and peer in.
Oh yeah! Pretty boy too.
No! Wait, I want to load faster. Oh, he's got a pink stripe in his hair. Yeah. This guy don't give a shit. I love it. Basketball players are rushing back and forth across the court. The current center of attention seems to be a guy with blonde hair and bright highlights.
Those are not highlights.
He races across the court, expertly dribbling the ball as he weaves back and forth. I remember seeing posters of him all over the school during elections. I guess he's Derek then. He looks like he really knows what he's doing.
If you know what she means.
Yeah, he does. Another player leaps in front of him, holding his arms out to block him. Derek pauses for a moment, and then grins playfully at him and fakes left before making a dash to the right. Huh? He skips to a halt in front of the basket. No!
Sorry, that was my bad. Apparently I can hide it.
Oh, okay. As another player moves in to block him. It's okay, we got to see more of his body. It's good.
Derek, over here.
One of his teammates waves his arms to indicate that he's open, but Derek shakes his head and weaves around the player blocking him. To the cheers of his teammates, he leaps into the air and dunks the ball into the net.
How old are these kids? That's enough showing off, Naveen. Take a water break.
A couple of guys surround Derek, clapping him on the back and laughing. One of them leans towards him and points in my direction.
That guy is Sherlock Holmes.
Oops. How does he... I slammed the door shut, but not fast enough. How does he know to come see...
I know, that's what I'm getting at. Like, that guy is Sherlock... That other student is actually Sherlock Holmes. Like, he's like...
Yeah.
He's like, there's a girl here.
There's a girl here. You can see by the wearing on her fingertips that she must play a lot of online games. The recent, occurrence, though,
Yeah.
of, creases in her eyebrows means she must have been upset lately and...
Oh.
Hey, cute.
Hey, cutie. Did you want something?
Yeah, that's fair.
Mortified.
It's a fair response.
Oh, was that too forward? Ha 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 ha. Ha, I'm sorry. I'm just a forward kind of guy. It gets me in a lot of trouble sometimes. Especially with cute girls. Something wrong? Don't be shy. I'm really nice guy, you know. You can come in and watch us practice if you want.
It's not that.
Oh, so you do speak. That's great. So what's your name?
And your number, and your address, and the lock to your room, clearly. Mary.
Sweet. I like girls with unique names. He nods back at the gym door. I'd love to stay in chat, but Coach probably wants you back in a few. Was there something you wanted?
Yeah, you're really gonna accuse him of this now. I just had a few questions. Nothing important.
Hey, I'm vice president. Anything from a member of the student body is important.
It's not exactly about school, though. About this.
Oh, that's even more interesting. Why don't we talk about it at the mall? We can call it a date if you want. Holy shit!
This guy moves fast. Is this guy actually asking me out on a date? He hardly even knows me. I guess he is kind of cute, though. No, focus. What if he's Alistair? I'd never be able to forgive myself if I went on a date with him. Okay. This feels like the biggest decision so far.
I don't know.
I wonder if he always wears his hair with the little ponytail thing, or if that's just because he's doing basketball.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
What should we do?
I don't know.
See, I don't care if he's Alistair. It just means you have more in common, and if you go on a date with him, he'll be more likely to actually give you back.
Well, I think that's... Alright, well, let's go to the date then. Because, I mean, just because she wouldn't be able to figure herself doesn't mean she might not learn from the experience and be like, maybe we don't have that much not in common.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess a date doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Cool, we'll work with the details later. Your email address is in the student directory, right?
He's a stalker. Yeah.
Then we'll be in touch.
He winks at me before heading back into the gym.
Catch you later, Marui.
Oi, I didn't get to ask him what I wanted. Oh well, at least we'll be able to talk later. For now, I should probably get to work. I spend the next hour folding and sealing envelopes in the school's office. Blurb. It's not exactly the most glamorous job in the world, but money is money, and I can't complain about that. After the office closes, I head home. I feel like we need traveling music. As soon as I get home, I turn my computer on and check my email. Mary, I guess you can read this one.
Marui, there's much more Athens on the internet. I don't understand there.
What internet are you looking on?
So I bought a couple of books, and I think that they would be useful. If you could find any more, you should get them. It would also be a good idea if we can meet up sometime to discuss our project. You should come over to my place so we can talk about it more.
Wow.
Hey, Riven Dwellers, it's a new month. You know what that means. New rare items. Look cool and gain extra ice damage with our new Winter Frost Blade for knights. Demons with the Horned Helm, we have fine addition to their arsenal. Wait a minute. Knights and demons! The Glorious Hail will give extra healing power to angels. Guardians should look for some volcanic armor for extra fire defense. These items will only be available for a month, so buy a point card and get yours now. How do I respond to this? I want to reply.
I searched for information about Athens online, but there really isn't much. Lies.
What internet is this?
This is some fictional internet, Tyler. Fictional internet where Athens does not exist.
and just randomly goes out and back, and it's magic. This is the internet as we need it. It's as a plot device.
The internet is used as a plot device, I like. Some history, some mythology, and a bit of info on the culture, but nothing very deep. Sure was right. I'll actually have to get some books or something, huh? I copy and paste a few interesting facts, but my attention wanders pretty quickly. I'm still thinking about what happened today.
I should a date.
Fine. If I can't concentrate on this, I might as well just log on. Maybe hacking away at monsters will help calm me down.
Logging in.
Yeah.
Fiona's
I like
already
there's an
waiting for
actual
us.
logging in screen that we get to see.
Rui, the sword is logged on. Hi, Rui.
Is Fiona just perpetually online?
I don't know.
Hey Fiona, how's it going?
I'm doing well, taking a break. And you?
Hey, I'm procrastinating on my homework.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I'll be fine. Besides, I need to blow off some steam. Want to be in a party with me for a while?
Sure. Fiona has joined your team.
Where should we go?
Well, I think there's a promotion going on in the Morose Mountains right now.
Then let's get going.
Oh!
It loads
Morose
faster for you.
Mountains. Well, well. This is another Rui come for the promotion, I assume.
I love her ink. What are you doing here?
Killing adorable bunny-like creatures until the game awards me with a new costume. What does it look like?
You know what I meant.
Not really. Rui, let's just go. The mountains are big enough for us to stay far away from this guy. Listen to your friend. She's clearly more forward-thinking than you are.
Oh. Are you calling me stupid?
What do you think?
Well, for your information, I'm not as stupid as I look.
Rui.
In fact, I already know who you are in real life.
What?
Ha! Are you scared now? And you can be sure that when I see you at school tomorrow, you'll get yours. Oh, jeez.
At school? Ha! I see. The internet crashed during lunch, huh? So you must be Meru. Shit!
Ah!
The tables have turned.
I love it. Ellipses.
Oh, come on. Rui of the Sword? Merui? It's pretty obvious. And since we only met today, your name is still fresh in my mind. Shit! Why do we have to meet all three of them today? But it's only fair, right? Since you know who I am, after all.
Of course I do.
No, you don't. If you did, you'd have done something by now. You still haven't figured out exactly who I am, have you?
Sorry, I can't see the screen. It's to me, it's an ellipses.
I will, is what she says.
I will. Oh, nice.
Sounds like this might be fun.
What?
Let's make a deal. If you can figure out who I am sometime in the next month, I'll give you my blessed stone.
You mean my blessed stone?
Whatever suits your fancy. If you can't figure it out, then you'll fork over all the gold that you make for the next month.
That's horrible. Ha! As if I accept your deal.
No, as if I accept
if.
your deal.
Oh, I couldn't see the period.
Yeah, I know. I had to look too. I was like, wait a minute. Rui! No! Ah, such confidence. At least you have that much going for you. Oh, but it's getting late, don't you think? I'll see you tomorrow, Rui. Alistair's logged off. Why did you do that?
Why did you do it? Why? This guy. Sorry, the screen is. I can't read it yet.
That guy seriously ticks me off, and I'm not gonna let him just get away with being a jerk online. But what if you lose?
Don't worry, I won't. Something.
At the most, I know there are only 3 other people online. I just have to figure out which one of them plays Rivenwell online. My money's on they all do.
Yeah.
Ree, you didn't know how to leap into things without thinking, you know? Yeah, that's why I have you to back me up. I can always count on you to bail me out of a bad situation. Now you should be a little more careful on your own, though. I won't always be around to save you. Hey, that's not this glum talk. Let's kill some bunnies. Yeah.
Kill the bunnies.
Did you read this?
Yeah, I can read it now. It was getting really bad lag for a while and the screen wasn't focusing.
Oh, sorry.
So, yeah, no worries. Fiona and I play for a few hours before exchanging farewells and logging off. I really want to know if Fiona is someone she knows in real life or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would laugh if Fiona was actually one of the guys too. That would be funny.
It's Shiro. No!
It's totally Shiro. And he knows, which is why he's acting all awkward.
Yeah.
As I get ready for bed, I think back on today's events. Only Travis, Shiro, and Derek were online, so it must be one of them. Travis seems to hate Rivenwell Online. He acts like it's beneath him because he's a serious gamer. But he just might be trying to save face in front of other serious gamers. He has his position as club president, after all. Shiro doesn't seem like a gamer at all. Besides, he's so shy, I doubt he and Alistair are the same person. Yeah, but as you've proven, it could easily be him. Then again, some of the nicest people turn into rotten jerks online. Playing online might be his way of blowing off steam or something.
Like someone else we know.
Mm-hmm.
Marrowy.
As for Derek, I really don't know anything about him yet, besides the fact that he's school vice president. What does a vice president even do, anyway? Well, it doesn't really matter in the end. I'll figure out which one it is tomorrow anyway.
So we have 30 days to figure out who it is, starting now.
Time for another day at school.
Morning. So that was all like the prologue. So
I
now
like
we're
the
next.
premise for this so far. Like,
Yeah.
I see why you chose this one.
Yeah.
I arrive at school, wholly determined to find Alistair today. Unfortunately, I'm so focused on my mission that I walk straight into someone as soon as I enter the building. Derek, perhaps? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, never mind.
Well, that's no way to create a fellow human being.
Calling you a human being is something of a stretch. Travis raises an eyebrow and shrugs.
Suit yourself. I'll see you around, Rui.
He's starting to call us. Wait, what did you call me? But before I can ask him, Travis has already disappeared down another hallway, merging with a throng of students. I hurried to my class, still preoccupied with what he said. He called me Rui. Could he be Alistair? No, there's no way he'd make it that easy. Unless he's trying to trick me again. Ah!
Are you okay?
I look up in surprise to see Shiro staring at me. Huh? Oh, yeah, just thinking.
Another riddle?
Something like that.
Maybe I can help again?
What?
Oh no!
Aw, I like him. He's so cute.
Okay.
This is adorable. Shiro's face flushes red.
I mean, if you want me to. I'm not saying you can't figure it out on your own or anything.
So funny. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. It's just that this is a riddle of a different sort.
Yeah.
The bell rings before we can say any more. As soon as class ends, I'll grab my books and head out.
Whoa.
Ah.
Whoa, hey Marie.
Hey Derek, what's up?
Just wanted to remind you about our date.
I like the way you said that. Oh yeah, I'll let you know when I'm free.
Cool. Anyway, I'm off to practice. Catch you later.
Can you make some cheesy
I really
hand
hope,
gestures?
I really hope that he starts doing shit like that. Oh, now that school's out, what should my afternoon?
Should we work on the project to get it done? Or go to the mall?
Do we know what the due date is for it?
I think she said, but I don't remember what it is. Damn, I really wish they'd had the calendar like it.
Maybe we just have this. So I vote between one of these two right now, because we don't really need the money at the moment.
No, I think we're okay on money. I agree. I totally think it's one of the top two.
Because it's like talk to Shiro more, or go on the date.
Pretty much. Though it might not actually be the date. I feel like maybe we should try learning a little more about Shiro, because I think we need time to like work him out of his shell.
Okay, sounds good.
As much as I'd rather not, I really should do some work on my project.
Hey, Mary. Where did he come from?
What?
Shows up.
What's up?
Do-do-do-do-do-do. I was thinking we could work on our project a bit today. You can come over to my place.
Ooh. Yeah, I got your email.
We can walk there, if it's okay with you. I live nearby. I'm suddenly worried he's a serial killer.
A little bit. Well, if you say his lines with that voice, of course he sounds more.
That might be me. That might be me doing it.
Sure, fine with me.
It's also just appeared. Shows me a few blocks from the school of nice neighborhood. He's the rich kid. He just bought the books, and he was like, "Yeah, just go buy some books." I bought a bunch.
He's totally the awkward rich kid.
And he's embarrassed by the fact that he's rich.
Oh, so much.
Look
We
at
got this guy nailed.
Before I have time taking the sights, he's already led me up to a plush house and has carpeted a staircase to a spacious bedroom.
I feel like I really feel a little bit like we're in that the little video with Day 9 playing that song and him commenting on like the date that he's on.
Oh yeah.
The one where he loses his shit. That's good. Pretty
Especially the music.
great. Yeah. This place is huge.
I think he's sensitive about the fact that he's a rich kid. I think we should ask about his family.
Sure. Where are your parents?
Dead. Huh? Oh, probably
It
working.
worked so well with his face, Tyler, that's why.
Dead.
They both work?
Yeah. Is that weird?
Not really. I was just curious.
Look how,
But they do.
look how depressed she is again.
So depressed.
My mother's an engineer and my father is a doctor.
Yeah, totally the rich kid.
Yep.
Totally the rich kid. No wonder you're so smart. Nice.
You think I'm smart?
Of course. You came up with a great topic for our project, after all.
Well, it only seemed natural. So, we sure how to do this report. How do you want to divide up the work?
Why don't we pick a few topics we want to cover, then write those parts of the report? Then we can take turns doing the presentation.
Works for me.
You just turned him into a robot?
Yeah, I did there, because just like his face went blank
Works
again.
for me. Boop, boop, beep, boop.
Humor.
Shiro holds out a notebook and starts scribbling a few notes in it.
Humor, subroutine broken, kill, kill. Like, talk about the history and the mythology, if that's okay. Oh, I think he's also, like, the sensitive one.
Yeah. Sure, I was more interested in the culture anyway. Shiro and I spend the next hour discussing our topics and how we're going to arrange the report. After we finish dividing up our workload, Shiro turns on his computer. What's up?
Nothing. I'm just gonna transfer my notes over. It's easier for me to work when I type things out.
Me too. I'm so bad at writing things by hand, and I'm always on my computer anyway.
I guess social networking and things like that are really popular these days. So they have social networking, but there's nothing about Athens on the internet.
Nope.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Do you have a profile on Facebook?
Not really. I don't exactly have many friends, so I'm not that interested.
Oh, he needs a hug, Tyler. Not a computer person?
Well, I never said that.
So if you're not in it for school stuff, then what?
Social stuff.
Oh, social stuff, sorry.
Oh no, he plays Rivenwell online.
Totally plays it.
I'd rather not say.
Why not? I like how she's all intense.
By the way,
Like, I feel, in my mind, she's shaking him by the shoulders.
yeah, the only thing I don't like about Marui is they dress her very weird.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, everyone else looks like they're wearing, like, really modern clothing, and she looks like she's dressed, like, early 80s.
Yeah, no kidding.
I need to get to work. You should probably go now. You need to get out of my house.
Okay. Cannot compute. Must remove threat. Shiro bids me a quick farewell and I head home.
Kill.
Kill. Wow. What was that all about? I thought we were doing okay, but he practically kicked me out of his house. Well, that's not suspicious at all. I feel like right now that, like, between the two that we know enough about to make informed decisions, I feel like it's more likely that Alistair is Travis, purely from the perspective of Travis seems like the kind of guy who would purposely manipulate try to play with your mind.
Could be.
To not be be not careful enough to, like, play with your mind about the situation.
Yeah.
Then, versus, like, I just feel like Shiryu wouldn't really be good at that.
I don't know. I mean, he's the only person
Sure.
who knew we were going to see him today, though.
It's true. Well, not necessarily. Derek might have assumed he was going to see you.
Might have assumed, but didn't know. So we have another choice, though.
Check email, study, watch TV, surf the net. Studying's for wusses.
Studying's for wusses.
Check email, watch TV, surf
So
the net.
I just went through she did a brief explanation of what they did. Watching TV is like the social option, so it's what kids at school are talking about. Surfing the net, she kind of admitted was like a waste of time. She kind of implied if you check your email, you can do another one after that. She implied it was quick and didn't really take that much time.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if that's for certain. And then she was like, and studying, which, maybe I should do.
Should we check email first and risk it this time? And
Yeah,
then...
I think so. It's early on. I don't think we're going to script the game yet.
Yeah, agreed. I feel like we can risk it. Outline.
Okay, so yeah, there's no email.
There was an email. What did it say?
This is the only one. Mary, we should probably start thinking about they were all part of our presentation. I've already started on the slideshow. Can you give me an outline of what you're working on? And the other ones with the old ones.
Should we try watching TV?
Sure. See the stats again? So yes. So it's going to be it's studying intelligence, TV social reputation, computers network reputation. It's my money.
So what do you feel like?
And what I think it's gonna map to is studying is gonna be more of Travis, watching TV is gonna be more of Derek, surfing the net's more of Shiro.
True. I think you're right.
I think so. Or studying Shiro and surfing the net is Travis.
It's true, yeah. So I have a feeling that
we're
surfing.
gonna have that date with him. I think that's the next big event we got coming
Yeah,
up.
I agree. I'm good. Watch some TV.
I'm mad I can go for some chips.
I hope she gets changed. It'd be nice.
That would.
Instead of creepily wearing the same outfit every day.
Time for another day at school.
As usual, classes were boring. So hard to stay awake sometimes.
At least it's time for lunch now.
We don't have a dedicated lunchroom, so most students eat in the gym or at the classrooms. A lot of the gym guys like to play basketball during lunch break, so if I head to the gym, I'm sure I'd run into them. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The classroom is a lot quieter since most of the students who eat there like to use the extra time to study. Of course, I could always stop by the computer lab. They don't allow food in there, but I keep my lunch quickly and then head over. I wonder which one I'll lead to where. To who, rather, I should say.
What do you think?
Who do we want to spend time with?
Well, it's like that dual thing of we kind of have to, like, it's like it's like the option to build a relationship, or else trying to figure out who's Alistair is.
Yeah. Should we try to learn more about...
I vote computer lab, because, like, I think we can go on the date, and we've already done some of Shiro.
Yeah, agreed. I think that's a good call, because we might go online and actually get to talk to Alistair again.
Mm-hmm.
Which would give Anne potentially talk to Travis, which might be useful. I head to the computer lab to check my email and Spacebook. Nothing interesting. Spacebook.
Oh, I think we wasted an opportunity there.
Oh. Damn it.
So you want to try for the date today?
Sure. Let's go to the mall.
Let's
go to the mall.
Today.
Oh, what did it say?
Sorry.
I waited outside the gym as the basketball team finished his practicing.
Good work today. See you tomorrow.
Can you say that in more of a coach-like voice?
Good work today, boys. See you tomorrow.
Awesome. The basketball players all wander out of the gym and head to the locker room.
Oh, hey, Marui. What's up?
See, I totally could see Derek actually sliding in front of you, like... You promised me a date, remember?
Haha, I sure did. I'm happy to make good on it, especially for such a patient and lovely lady.
Oh. He jerks his head towards the locker rooms. Oh!
Just give me a sec to shower and change, and I'll be right out.
Just time for a 10-minute date? Sure. Derek heads off to the showers, leaving me to figure out how I'm going to ask him about Rivenwell Online. If I ask him straight up, that would be weird. Plus, if he really is Alistair, then there's no way he'd tell me anything. Of course, if he's really Alistair, then he already knows who I am. I guess I'll have to try to find a way to trick him into giving me information. Why is all of this so complicated?
What's complicated?
Nothing. I was just talking out loud.
Haha, okay. Well, shall we get going?
Sure.
He has a gracefully long neck with that. Like,
Yeah.
look at that neck. It's
That's
like a giraffe.
ridiculous.
It's like a giraffe. Oh, it's so elegant. Man, I love coming here after practice. It's so much fun to just hang out.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Oh.
He takes my hand and his head pulls me close to him. Holy crap!
It's even nicer when I'm on a date with a cute girl.
I'm surprised you think I'm cute.
Of course you are. Why wouldn't I think that?
Well, you're the vice president, and I'm not exactly a popular girl. I think I spend more time on video games than shopping for clothes.
Oh, you're a gamer then?
Yeah, although I think other gamers would beg to differ. Oh. What about you? Not into video games?
Well, I've tried a few.
And?
That's all.
Oh. You don't play games online or anything? Way to, like, lose the, like, cool.
If I'm online, I'm probably checking my email or using Facebook.
I see. Well, you should try playing games online sometime. They're pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't have time for that between basketball and school.
He rolls his eyes.
Homework really is a drag, isn't it?
You won't get any disagreement from me. As you pass a trendy clothing store, Derek points to one of the dresses in the window. Buy it, for the love of God, buy it!
Hey, I bet you'd look good in that.
Really? Dresses aren't exactly my style.
Oh, that's too bad. I think you look good in dress, especially a more mature one.
Thank you, Derek! Thank you.
It might seem a little shallow, but image does matter. But I'm rambling like crazy. What is it you want to talk to me about?
What?
You said you want to talk to me about something. Quick, cover.
Oops, I can't just... Oops, I can't just tell him I wanted to know about Riftenville Online. That will definitely make him suspicious.
Cover.
Something...
Cover.
Recover.
Oh wait, she's not very smart. We did the studying. We talked about TV. Yeah.
Ask him something unrelated.
Okay.
Oh,
no.
right. I was just wondering if you, had a girlfriend. What? That's what we ask? I like how I'm basically saying what she actually is thinking. Why on earth did I ask?
A girlfriend? Not really. That's not a no. Why? You interested?
You need looking to fill the position? But maybe. Actually, that'd be a great line for a girl if a guy was asking that.
Then I accept.
What?
I accept. From now on, you're my girlfriend.
That's
Well-
not exactly what I meant. What?
Well, Aaron, we won the game. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't mind. Yeah, we won the game.
Great, then it's settled. I'll see you tomorrow then. Day 2.
What?
It's getting late. I still have some homework I need to take care of.
I like how we already have a boyfriend. Yeah, me too. He slides out into space.
Slide.
I didn't exactly expect to suddenly have a boyfriend. I love how forward he is. This is just like, well, let's do this. None of this stupid waiting around.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the next step. Let's do this. Check email.
Hey there. Figured I'd drop you a note. You still want to talk, right? Let's meet at the mall. Oh,
That's what didn't go yesterday.
yeah. He said.
We said we had homework to do.
Yeah, we should probably study.
Alright. Wow.
Wow, we're quitters.
Alright, I think that's a good bit for today. I'm gonna
Okay.
say...
What's our stats? I'm curious what our stats are.
Give me a second. Oh, wow. Whoa.
Oh, our social rep just went through the roof.
Well, we got the best boy at school.
It's true.
Alright, so, I don't know. I'm wondering if it is, Derek. Because this could all just be like a long con that's going on.
I could totally see him pulling something like that.
Yeah.
He's kind of got that suave, like, he feels like Alistair in a way.
Yeah.
Like, right now it feels the least like it's Shiro.
Yeah, I think
Though
that...
I totally agree about the idea that I bet you anything he's more, like, talkative on, like, you know, more assertive online and more suave. However, it just doesn't feel like him yet. Like, I feel like he wouldn't have put himself up to the test of trying to last a month without giving anything away, because he seems like although he'd be really good at it online, he'd suck at it in person. At trying to hide a secret like that.
Could be.
That's kind of what I feel like, especially since he knows he has to spend a bunch of time with us.
Oh, yeah.
Like, whereas the other two can kind of ignore us and just blend into the background if they want to, or they can mess with our heads. But they're both actually more capable of doing that.
Yeah.
That's just my suspicion.
No, I'm with you. I don't know if I like Derek, actually, though. Like, he's a bit too, like, alright,
Oh, I
do
agree.
this.
I still like Shiro the best as a, like, potential nice guy.
Mhm.
Though Derek's not, like... He's really forward about everything, but he's not, like, he's not really a jerk in the same way that Travis is.
Mhm. It's true.
He's kind of, like, middle of the road.
Yeah. Alright. So that's interesting. We're gonna be back at this similar time when we can figure it out. And thanks everybody for watching.